Hello, 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 and welcome. Thank you for joining. Give it a couple minutes till some people start arriving. I hope everybody's having a good week, good weekend. Hello, 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 welcome. Oh, I'll be so happy when winter is over with. My skin gets so dry. I don't know about any of y'all, but yeah. Hi, hope everybody's having a good day. I am so excited. I've got a big announcement for everybody today, especially ladies. But you know me, I'm full of little surprises, right? Want to see my DIY ring light? Check it out. Because I'm thrifty and creative like that. I love the smell of this stuff. So nice. Intensive Cocoa Radiant. Oh my goodness. I just love the scent. Smells so nice. Hey Tanya, how you doing, girl? Girl, have I got a good surprise for you? I don't know if you're interested. Do you wear lashes? Do you wear lashes? Salut ma belle Yvette. J'apprécie que tu es venue me visiter ici. Merci beaucoup. But yeah, Tanya, do you wear lashes? Yvette, I know you're a little bit you're not into the makeup. I know that. But I'm so stoked. I'm going to be selling my own eyelashes, everybody. It's for everybody who always loved mine. I'm going to be selling them. I'm so excited. You used to? Oh my goodness. They're just beautiful. Do you want me to show you a couple pairs? Hey, hey, it's Carl. Hi, Carl. Hang on. Now, keep in mind that the box packaging hasn't fully arrived yet. I do have my labels and I do have the lashes. So excited. Now I'm just being cheesy. Okay. So these are the labels, but like I said, I don't have the packaging yet. So packaging is coming. The boxes are on their way. We love Sassy Classy, helping people look and feel their best at a great price. Okay, so these ones are the full effect ones. These ones are like everyday ones, like what I like. So excited. There's going to be more styles to come. I'm just waiting on the boxes. I have the labels, so exciting. Just kidding. I look very pretty. Aw, thank you, Yvette. We are pushing forward to have a positive day. Are you working today, Carl, or no? Are you working like in town is what I was wondering. I have the holographic glitter on my eyes and the eyeshadow by Huda. Day off. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Billy. I just lotioned up my hands and they feel like so soft and silky now. Oh, and hello, Sherry. Oh, well, thank you very much for that, Billy. I totally appreciate it. Yeah, it's cute, right? The holographic goes with every color. So I did like a blue or like a purpley blue orange look today. And yeah, it was fun to do. It really was. Just trying to do something different with the whole scarf. I don't know if it's working. Check it out. I got a new mug. Yes, I'm so stoked. I mean, the labels, of course, they match the mug, right? Because that's what it is. It's We Love Sassy Classy, and we do. We do. Now I just want to spread the awareness to all the beautiful ladies out there in the world to tell them that we all love sassy classy, you know? And I mean, we should all just be a little bit sassier and classier. I'll always be beautiful no matter what. I don't know. You should see me on like sick days or next Sunday. Yeah, that would be good. Hang on. Let me just figure out. I'll definitely have to get back to you on that because there's some things going on. So I'll let you know. How about that? But I would love to. We'll just have to see if it'll work for this week or not. So how's everybody's day been? I've had a really, really busy week. But I just wanted to do this fantastic announcement. In all honesty, I've been setting this up and planning this and getting supplies together to create my own lashes to sell my own line for a little while now. And the investment was really worth it. And I'm just so, so, so excited to get it out there and get people loving and, looking their best, right? Just another day, Billy says. Aw. 3 days off coming up because of Family Day. Family Day for February? Really? Is that what's... Is that just the company thing or something? Oh, February 17th. So you're talking in a couple weeks or what, Carl? Do I have business cards? Of course I have business cards, but I have business cards for my skincare line, and I didn't really want to just have business cards for everything. I have a fan page for everything. I have a fan page for my skincare that I sell. I have a fan page for the channel, YouTube. I have a fan page for my We Love Sassy Classy store. I have a fan page for, like, I wanted to do a mobile salon type service where you can get manicures or pedicures, for instance, right in your own home. But I have a few more things that I have to do with that before I can even publish it. And I'm really not ready yet, considering how much I have on my plate already. I'm not looking to overextend myself to the point of breaking where, things start being left. So I haven't published anything to do with that yet. And it's going to just be something local or within an hour's drive type thing. It's not going to be something that is going to be for everyone around the world and everywhere, no matter where you are. I already have a few things that are like that, though, for everybody, right? With the channel being on Facebook, as well as the We Love Sassy Classy store, also on Facebook, right? So, I mean, that's kind of like between that and my other jobs, I really don't want to overextend myself, Hey, Clifton Brown. You are so beautiful. Go. Chief, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here's what happened on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, I got up. I was feeling really good. I got my day together with some coffee. I was taking selfies and posting up pictures. By about 8 or 9 o'clock, because I had been up since like 5 a.m. as usual, right? By about 8 or 9 o'clock, I was like, well, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to make something to eat, right? I started to make some of these, like, they're kind of like the leaner cut of a pork piece, right? So I started frying that up. I did some eggs. I even have a picture of it posted, I believe, on Facebook, for crying out loud. By 5 o'clock, you guys, I don't think I cooked my meat properly, is what I think happened. But by 5 o'clock, I was running back and forth from the washroom and I wasn't feeling well at all. And I looked like crap. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to chance this. I'm going to take a sick day. And that's what happened on Wednesday. My biggest apologies. So sorry for the short notice. I was doing fine in the morning. By the time supper time hit and my food had digested, which I hadn't cooked fully, and when I was eating it, I cut into it and it was a little too pink. And I thought, well, it's kind of like a steak, medium pinkish, right? And I ended up eating it and it ended up not agreeing with me. And it was just not a good situation. So I just did a sick day for that on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, that's it. Sunday, we're here. We're doing fine. Yes. I mean, other than our back and our neck pain, we're fine. I did have a bit of a knee situation going on this past week, and my mom has had knee surgery, replacement surgery, and I'm really hoping that that's not something that I'm going to have to go through anytime soon. First of all, because I don't have anybody at home to help pay bills and help to clean up and help take care of my cats. And so I really just don't need to go through anything like that. I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that there's not going to be a knee replacement surgery in my future. And what's funny is like it started happening at work and I was like, what the heck is going on? I was limping so bad. It was just sending like the shooting pain. And then I got up and I noticed that there was a bruise on my toe. You can still see it. There's a bruise on my big toe, okay? Right right there. It's a little dark spot there, right? And I thought, did I fall or something? And I don't even remember doing that. Like, so I don't know what happened with the knee thing. It's gone now, thank goodness. But it makes me believe that I like ran into something and I just in the moment, you whack yourself and you're like, oh, ow, 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 and then you go on with your life. And like a couple of days later, you're in severe pain, and I couldn't remember what the hell for. I was like, what happened? And like my coworkers are asking me, did you fall or something? And I'm like, I don't remember if I fell or not. Like 3 days ago, like who remembers what happened 3 days ago? So I was honestly just like, but thank goodness it's fine now. Like it's actually gotten a lot better if I don't overexert myself. But the bruise on the toe makes me think that that's why my knee on the left side was something's wrong with it. I don't know what the heck was wrong with it, but I am what? New 9I. What? See, I don't know if I dropped anything on my toe. I think it's more plausible that perhaps I slipped and fell because of our weather and the iciness and stuff and the amount that I walk at times. I definitely. You're sorry about the Go Chiefs? I don't know why you said it, but I was like, what? You're a nurse and you'd love to help. Well, I'm sure you're not a nurse that lives anywhere close to me, so. Regardless, that was something I recently had to go through. My tea is so like not warm enough. I'll be right back, okay? I don't know if Wendy's listening right now, but a big, big thank you. What am I drinking? I have tea. And that's exactly what I was about to thank her for. She had sent me some teas through the mail from England, and they finally got here. There's so many of them. I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. I had another person do that for me, Laura, but she's no longer really with the channel. She doesn't come around, and I miss her. But regardless, I have a bunch of teas that I've never tried, and might I just add that the bags on these things are so cool. It's like a reattachable sticky bag or something. Like it sticks so that it holds, and then you can actually tear it open and re-stick it shut. And I was like, oh, these bags are so cool. I have not had one of these. So yeah, I got these really neat teas, and I'm trying one. I have the English breakfast one. It was so yummy this morning. But yeah, there's Thai Fu, there's PG Tips, the Lancashire. So I wanted to say thank you to Wendy for that. That's so awesome. She had sent them a while ago, but we hadn't gotten them, and I don't know if she thought they weren't going to arrive or what. So, oh, wow, that would be helpful, Carl. I always never want to ask, because here's what's happened in the past, okay? People have said to me, oh, don't be afraid to ask if you need something. And then I finally get up the courage to ask for something, and I'm turned down or something. Like it's happened so many times. It's like, you know what? Just don't ask. Just then you don't have to be disappointed. Just don't ask. So yeah. Susie Homemaker, yeah, I don't know. She said that she was going to be going offline for a little while. I know she just recently moved, so I don't know if I know they're redoing some things too, and I'm not sure if I mean, I talked to her on email and stuff, but I don't ever want to pressure anybody. It's lovely when people want to come and get together with me and hang out here and chat. But I never want to make anybody feel bad for not showing up, you know? But I'm too far away. Yes, I totally understand that reasoning, Billy. Gigi, I don't know where she is either. You would drive in on two wheels if you had to. Oh, come on now. That's funny. So Chotty is new. I'd love to know where you're from if you're still here. I'm so excited to do the lashes. I just can't wait to go and get the boxes to arrive so I can start shipping. So how's everybody's week been? We're only going to be hanging out till about 2 o'clock today. I've got a lot of other things I need to get done. It's Sunday, so some of the stores are only open for a few hours today. But I would love to know where Chotty is from. You could give out business cards. Well, that would be pretty cool. I have a lot of business cards for my skincare line, and it has still my current numbers on there. I miss them too, Billy. I miss them too. Like I said, I never want to be like, you missed the live. Like everybody has a life and everybody has stuff going on, and some of us aren't stuff going on and makes us busy, right? So, yeah. If there's anybody here who hasn't yet gone to support me on the Miss Jet Set competition, I would absolutely love if you could go and put in your free vote. There is an option to buy votes, but I'm not asking anybody to buy votes. If you would like to vote for free, which is just putting in your name and email address, I would love to have your support. I'll send the link here in the description box, or the chat, I guess, rather. So we only have 4 days left for the top 10 selection. And I would just love to have everybody's support. So, I mean, it obviously doesn't take more than a minute to click into the link, scroll to the bottom, find that vote free section, click that, enter your name and email, and it's totally done. Now, every day is a new day to vote, though. And if you need a friendly reminder, please just ask, because I'm always up early, always ready to send out those friendly reminders. You voted for me. Thank you, Billy. You so totally rock, dude. Very, very excited. I'm hoping that I am just aiming for the stars, folks. You know, is there any other way to live life, right? I know that I'm going to be somebody successful. I know that I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I know that 2020 is going to be amazing. And I'm going to make it that way. We're going to do this together. So if you haven't voted, I would love for your support. And if you have, well, thank you so much. I know I'm kind of cheesy, right? Awesome. That's awesome sauce, for real. So we are going to amend our Wednesday get-together times, just FYI for everybody. We're going to be, see, there's two options, right? I could do it first thing early in the morning for 1 hour, or I could do it for 1 hour at 7 p.m. Central. I just don't know what time would be better. Can you guys maybe give me a feel for what would be better? Maybe I should just do a poll, hey? That's a good idea. Because I really want to figure that out, because that's going to be by the... Hang on, let me grab my calendar thing here. So we're going to have it decided by the 19th, which is February 19th, but that never gets too old. Okay, well, we need it figured out by the 19th, okay, which is actually a Wednesday, but I'm hoping that we can figure it out before then. So we have a couple of weeks left to do Wicked Watts. I don't know if we're going to finish it up in enough time. So the new schedule might have the, you know, the ass end, if you will, of the Christopher Watts case, of the Wicked Watts Wednesdays. And then I thought that we'd dive into a new series. Okay. Exciting, right? Honestly, I was thinking about doing something that was kind of like Watch It Wild Wednesdays or something like that, you know? And would do like a series based on stories that I found throughout the week that were just like, you got to watch this, like, whoa, you know, Wild Wednesdays. And I mean, that could be good, and it could be crime, and it could be, you know, any kind of a true story, because that's kind of what I pride myself on, is true stories, right? No, I didn't do one last Wednesday. That was just the other day, actually. And like I said, I was doing breakfast in the mornings, selfies, putting stuff up, and by dinner time, I was not feeling good at all. And I think it's because of the way that I cooked the meat, but regardless, I couldn't get it off the darn toilet. So I was like, we're not doing this live. Like, it's not happening. So yeah, we're going to definitely lead into a new series, Watch It Wednesdays. And yeah, it's going to be good, bad, ugly type stories, you know? And I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of interest in that. Please spread the news, tell all your friends and family, especially if there's somebody who likes to watch those kinds of stories. What blew your mind, Billy? That I went for a sick day on the first time ever on the channel. Honestly, we started uploading November 2017. I've never taken a sick day. In every single week we've uploaded minimum one time, maximum 7. I remember one time doing 7 days straight of a new upload every day at one point because there was some things that were happening with my revenue stream and I was like, what's going on? So I started combating it with different ways of figuring out the algorithms and things like that. Hi, Sarah Perry. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, we're going to be doing more true stories, of course. But it's going to be an interesting new series. So if you're interested in seeing, of course, true stories, I would definitely encourage you to join in on Wednesdays. But that time is going to be amended. We're probably going to be changing that. I'm going to do a poll in the community tabs page, folks, because I need to know what's going to work better for all of you guys. Is it going to be earlier in the morning for me, or is it going to be later on in the evening for me? Because that's right. We're going off of my time zone. So I would honestly like your input. I'm going to put out a poll right now asking everybody who is a subscriber to the channel what they'd like. And for, hey, all the new people that haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We would love, 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 love to see more of you here. And in all honesty, I can't do this without you guys. And everybody brings a different perspective. We are stronger in our diversity, in my opinion. And I encourage everybody that they're welcome. So let's put up this poll. Okay. So it's either going to be 9 a.m. Central Time or it's going to be like 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, poll is up, folks, for those that are here listening right now. TGIS, thank goodness it's Sherry. More true stories with the best person in Canada. I think you're biased because we're friends already. But thanks, Carl. That's sweet of you. So yeah, it's either going to be like 9 a.m., which we used to do. When I first started doing live shows, we did 9 a.m. And there was many people that were saying that time frame didn't really work. So it's kind of all going to be based on what the responses are for this poll question as to what the decision is. So it's all in your hands, folks. I'm okay with either or. There are going to probably be some 9 a.m.ers where I'm beautiful, and lashes and everything. And there's going to be some other 9 a.m.s where I'm au natural. And I'm just like, here's our coffee and morning wake up together. So, aw, Auntie Anna Marie, you're so sweet. Have to run and watch the repeat. Aw, well, sorry to see you leave so soon. Just kidding. I don't want to guilt trip you. Yeah, tomorrow I'm working, Billy or Carl. Yvette says 9 a.m. works for you. If you don't mind popping over to the community tabs page and just clicking that option, then I know how many people are really interested in that 9 a.m. time frame. The community tab page, when you go to my main page, there's a couple of different link things, options. You can go to like the videos, you can go to the community tab page, you could go to the about page. There are some options there at the top, just underneath the banner kind of thing, right near my trailer. In the AM, yeah, I guess that could work, Carl. Say maybe let's do like 10, if that works for you. I need a quick mushroom break, you guys. I've had so much tea and coffee and water. It's got this going on. I'll be right back. Okay. What is the very end of part of Watts? I'm over him, but it's cool. There is more. What? Not sure I understand your question there, Sarah. There is a lot of whatever. We don't need to talk about that today. We usually do it on Wednesdays, so I know I tied this really in a funky knot, so 10 is good. 10, 11, whatever works for you, really. It's fine with me. But I have to work, so I'm sure you'll just. We'll talk about that tomorrow or on a text. Sounds good. Don't go all funky. Okay, I don't know. 11 might be cutting it a little bit close. So let's talk about it on text, okay? How about that? How many people are excited about the lashes news? I am so stoked about it. I just can't even get over it. I'm like, yes, yeah, baby. You guys have seen me wear these dramatic ones sometimes. Well, the other ones I bought actually, and those ones are different brands, so they look a little bit different, but you're over the moon. What do you mean? Oh, get out of here. You're not even somebody who's going to wear them. But maybe you could buy a pair for a gift for someone that you know wears lashes. I don't know, Carl. Oh. Oh, wow. So we've only had 3 votes, but I guess the majority's voted for nighttime right now. Prefer morning than nighttime. I see that you did pop over there, Yvette. Yeah, I hope it goes well. You know, I've always been somebody who prides myself on quality, so you know, I work hard. these hands don't lie. No cats on the couch? Oh my gosh. Carl was hanging out here and he's sitting on one couch. I'm sitting on another couch and my legs are sprawled onto this thing, the little ottoman, right? And I could tell on my pants that there was some cat hairs, and I knew that I knew Cloud had been on the couch, right? So I mean, I was like, Cloud, you're not supposed to be on the couch. I see your hairs on my clothes, and I get up, and seriously, all down the side of my leg was these huge clumps of white hair, like Cloud was definitely on the couch. And, Carl just burst out laughing because I was literally like, look at my pants. It was pretty funny, actually, but I can always tell. With Minu, it's because I can see his hairs. With Cloud, I can't see his hairs. So when I sit down and then I get up, and that's when I see them on my clothes. That's how I know he's been on the couch, because he's white as the couch. So I mean, you can't really even see his hairs until you sit down and they get stuck to your darker pants. I was just so irritated, like, oh my gosh, stay off the couch. You tried not to laugh. You laughed. It was funny, but I was just like, oh, look at that. It's just huge clumps of his hairs because he has such long hair. Oh my goodness. Seriously. It was pretty funny. So we only have about 20 minutes left. Does anybody have any like wild questions they want to ask, or I don't know? Anything? I bet you're laughing right now, Carl. Too funny. I wish this light went brighter. No, not me. You lie. You lie like a dog. I'm sure you're laughing. I can picture it through the camera. So somebody had asked me on our last live last Sunday if I had seen that Dear John on Netflix, and I had watched that series. I had just let it slip my mind with so much going on in different works and stuff like that. Honestly, I know you too well. I know. But in all honesty, that Dear John is just crazy, like the way that somebody takes the time to calculatedly find out about you and, set up meeting you and going into being some amazing person that you've just met. Folks, if things seem too good to be true, chances are they are. Like, we all kind of know that, I think, but I don't know. This show, the woman has a couple of daughters. She has a few daughters, actually. And I mean, they aren't treated very well by this guy. I think that is just sign number one. You never want to allow somebody to mistreat your animals or your children. I believe that's a sheer sign of somebody who's destined to be an abuser. And you don't need that stress in your life. So if you've never been through an abusive relationship, let it be known through me and my own experience to you that something like that is a clear-cut sign that you don't need to get further involved with that person, for real. So, and there's also things like leaving your phone unlocked, and like anybody can sort of take up and do what they want with your devices if you don't have protection. And let's face it, trust is something that's earned, and it is very, very easily broken and lost, right? So I mean, that's fine if you want to be kind and give trust firsthand, but don't be so blindsided that they're not potentially somebody who wants to hurt you, right? Be on the sort of the edge of your seat, if you will, and be very aware. I don't know. The show is really, really riveting, but at the same time, some of the signs that I noticed in the beginning were very much telltale signs that this was not somebody who you wanted to be twisted up with. I think I'm choking on dust, for crying out loud. Yeah. I think, many of us know somebody, or we perhaps have even been through an abusive type relationship, right? Once you go through something like that, the signs of seeing some of those features again in the next person, they're easier to notice. So, I mean, it's a learning experience at the same time as I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy to go through something like that. I mean, it's not fun, it's scary, and it's not a nice situation, right? You Swiffer Sweeper, you're funny. Swifter Sweeper. Well, I think that the people that are more susceptible are people who don't know anybody who's ever been through something horrible like that, or they've never been through it themselves, right? So they're unaware of what those signs and warning signals, if you will, could be. And therefore, when they happen, they get overlooked or they get swept under the rug, thinking that it's, them being kind when really it's something completely different, right? I do. Or Duster. You're funny, Carl. Jeez. So, yeah, regardless, interesting visit that I had this past week from our little ex friend, ex viewer, Mr. Joe. Joe decided to come pop by my employment, saying that he was doing a job in the area. I don't understand, but regardless, it was an interesting little encounter, to which I did ask, "How was your Christmas?" Because he was one of the other people that committed to doing a gift exchange and then later on backed out and didn't follow through on his end of anything. I actually don't think he was ever planning on following through at all once he figured out I wasn't going to sleep with him. But interesting little encounter, just one of those ones where it just rubs you the wrong way and you're like, ha ha ha, nice to see you, but not. Regardless, I won't be having to deal with that for very much longer, thank goodness. Yes, you did follow through. Yes. And I thank you for the gift certificate. It was a beautiful gift. Yeah, I know, right, Yvette? He was actually a little bit perturbed about you, particularly, Yvette, because you made a comment one time, and he was just like irritated because he was like, she doesn't even know me at all. And it's like, well, clearly, we all had a little bit of a clear insight as to your intentions with the fact that we hung out less than a dozen times and you tried sleeping with me on 3 separate occasions of them. But yet you tried to say that you didn't really mean to, but your actions didn't line up with your words, and your level of commitment was completely trash. So it was very obvious that the only intention was to try to sleep with me. And there was at no point any option of being friends for who knows how long to see if things would ever go to the next level. He was like a go, 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 give it to me now. I want it now type of thing. And when he figured out it wasn't going to happen, well, he decided to back out on the Christmas gift exchange, which was really not very nice of him, considering that he knew that I had already bought many of the gifts. So actions do speak louder than words. You got that right, baby. And I sure don't ignore those actions anymore. When I was younger, I used to be more naive and definitely just, oh, well, this was a reason or that was a reason or whatever reason that I thought was legit in my own mind was all crap. And you realize that as you get older, the more people that lie to you, deceive you, and disappoint you. It's very obvious what the next one's going to do, you know? So, yeah, really disappointing, but at the same time, not my loss. It was very obvious, like I said, what his intentions were. And I could see that from the get go, considering the first and second time we hung out, he was already pushing for something like that physically to happen. And then tried to backtrack and say he didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you were trying. And if I would have let you, you would have taken it. Well, no, thank you. Goodbye, Felicia. Never happening again. But once you deceive me, it usually doesn't take me long before I'll never ever let that person back into my life again. Done like dinner. Sorry. Hi, Sergeant. How are you? I am a wiser woman now. You got that right. I was pretty young and dumb, though. Had I met him 20 years ago. You won't wait this time to buy a gift? Well, you could make up for it for Valentine Friend Day. How about that, Carl? I'll just collect the gift certificates, and then when I have enough to buy a service, then I'll go get something done. Hello, Chris. How are you? Are you still showing my videos to all your coworkers out there? I haven't heard from you guys in so long. Like, I don't know if that's even something that's still happening. But yeah, a man who's actually patient, it shows. A man who's driven for one reason only, it shows. So, yeesh, you know what I mean? Games, 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 and more games. This is why I stopped dating. Games. I am not a toy. Hi, Sarah. You're still here? Right on, girl. Thanks, you guys, for all the likes. I totally appreciate it. And it helps the YouTube algorithms. They will show my video to more people if you like it. So please like my video. We're just having random chats, really. This is nothing structured. That's what Sunday lives are for. Our Wednesday lives are more for talking about other things that are true stories going on around the world: crime, missing people, natural disasters, survivors. Ooh, that reminds me, you guys, I have a wicked survivor story coming up. Her and I are still going to touch base on things and go over the story ourselves first, but I will definitely keep you guys posted. I stumbled across this lady and I was just awestruck at her, her strength to persevere and push forward. And I always love to share those types of stories. And the fact that she went through something very traumatic, I think just shows us no matter what we're going through, we can get there. We can get to the end result. We can figure it out. We got this. And if we could just show the world what that kind of looks like, in different scenarios, I think that would help. That's my goal. Try to help somebody out there who doesn't even maybe know that they even need help. I don't know. You're doing good, Sergeant. Right on. Carl, you said you're going to get a different gift certificate somewhere else. How am I? Well, my knee is doing better, thank goodness. I do think now that I did slip and fall somewhere and I just didn't remember doing it. Honestly, that could have very well been something that happened, and the fact that there's a bruise on my toe tells me something happened. I just don't remember exactly. It had to have been something that was really quick and swift but painful, and I was just like, oh, in the moment, and then I just kept going and I forgot that it happened. I love survivors stories too, Yvette. Honestly, they are my favorite. We've all been through traumatic things, right? But to see somebody get through something super traumatic, no matter what that hurdle of a battle looked like, I feel that is empowering to other people. And that's what I love to do. I love to lift you guys up, make you feel like you can conquer the world, because you can. You can. It's just a matter of grabbing it, sort of grabbing those bull by the horns and running with it and going with it. Sometimes when you oversleep, you wake up with sores and bruises as well. Okay, that's the other thing, actually, Sergeant, that I thought might have happened, because my bed shares one wall. Okay, and I wonder if I wasn't having a dream and I kicked the wall and I just don't even remember or something. Like, I mean, it's odd that I wouldn't remember getting hurt. Like, I honestly feel like I would, but if I was sleeping and it was in a dream, would I remember it? Maybe that's the whole missing piece. I don't know. But hey, Nasty Nate. A survivor of John Wayne. Yeah, we know I've already covered that story, have I not? 'What did he die of anyway? 40 years later. Maybe I haven't actually spoken of his victim particularly. Oh, yeah, no, I believe I have, because it was a man. No, I definitely have. Oh, okay, folks, we are at the end of our get together here today. Get some ointment for what, Sergeant? Oh, no, the knee is already better. This had happened like last week, you guys. So I mean, I was like, what the heck happened to my knee? I couldn't remember what the heck I did. And all I kept thinking about was, oh, do I need a freaking knee replacement surgery? Because I do not want to have to go through something like that. And I don't have any help to help me clean my house. And just no. Like, who's going to pay my bills? Yeah, no. Don't need to be going through any kind of freaking surgery that's going to put me up off my feet. I need my feet to work. So, I don't need a knee replacement surgery. I know that much. Hi, Maria's kitty cats. I love the Netflix series. There's a bunch of them on there that are true stories, and I have to admit that they're all amazing. I honestly really enjoy any and all true stories. That's what I pride myself on the channel about, is true stories. And if you go and look back even at my very first upload, it's always been about true stories. Always. So, yes, we'll definitely chat with you later, Carl. Have a good day. But I love Netflix. Like, why pay hundreds of dollars for cable if you don't have to? Especially if you're not even in the same area to enjoy it at all, right? And if it's all going to be repetitive, same stories. You remember I had cable for a year last year, and I got to tell you that the only thing that ever changed story-wise was the news. Everything else was basically on repeat. And it was like pretty redundant and stupid to pay for something like that. I at one point was actually so annoyed. I even contacted the programmers and said, like, what's the deal with playing the same story over and over and over every week? Like, once you've seen it. What about the rest of the stories in the world? What about the rest of the news that happen in the world? What about the rest of the freaking crimes that happen around the world? Can we hear about anything else other than the same freaking story over and over and over? I was so annoyed at one point. I was like, y'all better hook me up with some free cable here, because this is ridiculous that I'm watching the same thing 16 different times at different times of the day because y'all don't have anything else to put up on your channel? Are you serious? What are you talking about? I just kind of got super irritated. Regardless, it is what it is. No kidding, deja vu. Like Groundhog Day over and over and over. Ridiculous. Like, what the fiddle? Oh my goodness. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed hanging out today and you enjoyed the chat, please give it a like. I appreciate the thumbs up support. And like I said, it helps the YouTube algorithms and them showing my video to more people. So, hey, support with a like. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of interactive conversations here. Sundays are more random, but they're structured ones throughout the week. And hey, if you're somebody who doesn't want to miss anything happening on the channel, click that notification bell. There's a few options for you to choose from. So check that out for sure. And it's TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. I hope you guys all have a great rest of the week, and I will definitely see you guys back on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. Make sure that you hit up the community page to do your vote on what time works best to amend our Wednesday get-togethers, either going to be in the morning or they're going to be in the evening. So I need your help to figure out who's going to want to come and join and hang out and chat. I really, really love hanging out with all of you guys. I couldn't do this without you. So I sincerely appreciate all of your online love and support. And I'll see you guys again soon for another true story with me, Sherry Wiens. And don't forget to check out the We Love Sassy Classy. Get your lashes soon. Bye for now, folks. Have a great day. See you later.